Sort of intro.
This is it.
All
This
right.
is the intro.
All right. All
We
right.
are the intro. What's good, everyone? We out here introducing ourselves.
Back on the cast.
Back on the cast. My name is Blue Shirt McGee. Got my partner in crime here,
Gray shirt McGee.
Gray Shirt McGee.
What's that? Dark gray shirt McGee.
He rocks, he rolls. You know what I watched recently? Fucking Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Why would you do that?
Bro, that is a good movie. That is a
Reminds you of
powerful.
Call of Duty 2?
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 2?
it does. It reminds me of
Nuketown?
more reminds me of Call of Duty 3
Call of Duty 3? Big Red 1?
in its essence. No. Just Call of Duty 3. I was
I only
getting some
played Big Red 1.
serious eater damn flashbacks when I was watching that movie.
So lots going on, you know? The interesting stuff.
Xbox Live is probably gonna turn like fucking 16 real soon.
Really?
Probably. I don't know.
When did
I'm
Xbox
not an
Live come out?
expert. Probably back in the day, dude.
Back in the day? Well, YouTube's 12. YouTube's 12. Came out in 2006.
Nice, man. You ever watched that first video?
First YouTube video. No, I
Yeah.
haven't. What is it?
It's an elephant. You can look it up.
That's
Look
it.
up like something elephant zoo. First YouTube video. It'll come up. It's like some guy just filming an elephant in a zoo. It's pretty legendary.
Oh, me at the zoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Check
Yeah,
it
you're not
out.
joking. It's 19 seconds long.
Yeah, it's super low quality, but it's pretty sweet.
What are you talking about? 2006? This is great.
It's actually pretty good for what it is, yeah.
46 million views. April 23rd, 2005. Damn. You called it.
2005? Wow.
2005. Yeah, I thought it was 2006.
I don't know. That's pretty cool. I thought it was 2006 as well. I remember the first time I used YouTube, Anhad Burgi
Oh,
was at my house. He's like, yo, dude, you heard about YouTube? I'm like, no. He's like, check this out, dude. You can just watch Tom and Jerry whenever you want. And he fucking goes to YouTube and just looks up Tom and Jerry. And
that was your first exposure to YouTube, is
literally just
watching.
Tom and Jerry. Isn't that lit?
That's pretty, yeah.
It's pure,
That's pretty chill.
dude.
What was that, like 6th grade, 7th grade?
Yeah. Fuck. Abort mission.
Hang on, pause it real quick.
There's no pause in it.
Oh,
It goes on, you know.
I'm going to make a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's rad, dude.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Oh, he didn't think about it.
I didn't. I did, and then I forgot. So
Good thing Elon Musk invented Bluetooth.
dude, if it wasn't for Bluetooth, I'm not sure what my life would be like today.
Probably like some sort of fucking Soviet hellscape.
Oh, obviously.
Just fucking
No doubt.
concrete houses.
Thin walls, dude.
In concrete. I'm familiar.
Gotta hear comrade. Hear what he says at night, dude.
Oh my god.
What if he's disloyal to the state, you know?
Gulag!
Gulag, that's it.
You gotta get a taste of that gulag.
Dude, people talk a lot of shit about Gulag. I gotta say, you know?
I mean, what do you want? You know, it's a prison.
Free food sometimes, right?
Yeah, right. Surely.
They get more free food than I get, you know?
No, definitely. That's what
Like, when was the last time you ever got free food?
All the fucking time.
What,
All
seriously?
the time. Yesterday, I had a free sandwich, and then someone gave me a loaf of bread and a bag of potatoes.
Where are you getting this shit?
It's just the fucking waterworks, you know what I'm saying?
No. No idea what you're saying.
Still kicking it. We kicking it. But I'm actually kind of pissed because I don't like fucking potatoes or bread. So
That's all I ate yesterday.
yeah.
A
I
big
mean,
fresh
I
bread.
actually do love potatoes and bread. I really do. I mean, who doesn't? But I don't want potatoes and bread. I don't want that in my life.
You got to get a slow cooker.
I have one. I never use it.
Yeah, it's same story here. And I know what I'm missing out on, and I still don't use it.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, you know. Fuck it. Huh? What? Sure. I forgot to tell you. I got movie tickets for you. So if you want to go see Black Panther, my brother just told me to look at my cousin on YouTube. I'm kind of scared.
My roommate looked up his brother on the news because his dad told him to look it up, and his brother like straight up took over the office at UC Santa Cruz.
All right, this anti-social network shit. And Kiana commented. She's the only comment. Wait, so what the fuck is this? Is Kimia just like anti-technology activist now? Those are worse things to be.
Yeah, I mean, technology is kind of shitty, actually. We don't talk about it too much, but it's the truth. As we use technology to cast.
Can you see the screen right now?
No.
Okay, never mind. Ooh, Hungarian spies interviewed by American soldiers. Hey.
All right, that coffee is being made.
You should just bite the
As
bowl
they
and get a
say.
Keurig, dude.
I have one at home. My mom has one that I can have.
Oh, bro.
I can't afford the cups.
Oh, dude.
And honestly, the coffee sucks. The coffee sucks from Keurig's.
Here's the thing, dude. Here's
It's
the thing.
watered down. It always tastes watery.
At the dollar store, they sell Keurig cups that you can fill up with your own coffee.
I know. I had one. I'm just making excuses.
Dude, that's like hella convenient single coffee cup instant action.
I know. I'd have a cup of coffee.
Although
ready to go right now.
TBH, dude, fucking the only coffee me and my brother buy now is this fucking shit called Mount Hagen from Whole Foods, and it's like freeze dried instant coffee from Germany, and it's super high quality and it's dank.
How much is it?
Really cool. It's like $10 for 60 cups. And fucking, you just scoop it out into hot water, but it's like the best instant coffee you'll ever have. It tastes better than a lot of real coffee. Mount Hagen.
Huh?
Mount Hagen.
Oh, he's talking about the Mount Hagen coffee. But hey, tell them. No one's gonna fall for me. You're broke and woke.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you're sellout.
They went on a rant. It's organic and fair trade.
We can teach you, but it's not ready. Get the fuck out, you know?
Instant freeze dried coffee.
Get the organic one though, dude.
And it's also Mount Hagen is also the third largest city in Papua New Guinea.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah,
It's probably where they source their coffee.
probably. It's free trade though.
Well, you know,
Fair
they worked out a good deal, you know? It's non-exploitive. Exploitative.
Non-exploitative.
There's decaf. I don't know why, but there is.
Sometimes you just want the taste of it.
Check out, my brother just handed me the fucking
Go one for the run, man.
the mild what is it? Late July mild green mojo multi-grain tortilla chips.
What the fuck?
Bro. You know what's in here? Millet.
Why?
Just no protein, but just maca powder.
But yeah, just maca powder?
Yeah, no protein.
What does that even mean? What's Macca from?
Paul McCartney, dude.
Hey, I'm down. Dude, you know Paul McCartney's in the newest Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
No shit.
Tripped me the fuck out when he showed up. He's Jack Sparrow's uncle.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God.
No way.
And he's also named Jack, so he's Uncle Jack. It's the craziest shit you'll ever see. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. The newest
know,
Pirates of the Caribbean movie is one of the best movies I've ever seen. And I was floored.
Really?
I swear to God, dude. They took everything.
Holy shit, you're not joking.
Yeah, they took everything that made Pirates of the Caribbean good and just fucking turns it up.
God, they did good with his costume. That's hella good.
I couldn't tell it was him, dude, until the credits.
If you didn't,
if you
didn't tell me, then if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have known. How old is this fool now? 74? 73?
No, he's probably infinity.
Is he gonna be like the queen, just live forever? Nah, he looks old. He looks old as shit. You know who isn't gonna die though, ever?
Who?
Ringo.
No, I mean,
Guy still looks like he's 30.
what was he saying on Twitter? He was saying some funny ass shit on Twitter the other day. Just likes to have fun.
My boy.
Yeah.
Huh? You answer?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, when Paul McCartney dies, we're probably gonna find out some gnarly shit about him.
And it's me.
Oh, what happened to your
Fucking tornado.
the fucking Sharknado came through.
I know. Straight
Come down right
Sharknado. Oliver, calm down. Calm down or I'll kick you out.
Here. Armand.
Yeah.
You want some too? You want some too? What are you gonna do, Armand?
Fucking hope. Fucking.
Listen here.
I pray I wasn't on the fucking train, dude. Literally just cover my face and just turn around. You can't carry in New York City, though. You can't carry in New York City, though. Not unless you're a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, aren't guns completely like fucking banned in New York?
I mean, you can have them. It's just fucking obnoxious.
It's pretty good. There's too many people in New York,
No, there's more of a gun culture like in New York City than like say San Francisco. Because at least there's like shooting ranges and gun stores in New York City. In San Francisco, there's none of that.
Where were the gun stores in GTA 4?
Oh,
I don't remember what they looked like.
Jamaican guy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You'd call him and he'd show up with the guns. That was pretty good.
It was cool. It was innovative. I like having spots.
Well, because like the terrorist culture and all that, and
that one's hella more realistic. That one's the most realistic of all time. GTA 4.
Better than Andy's chocolate after Taiwan.
Dang. Got a little feast here. Got a little vegetarian feast.
Vegetarian? Is your brother just like handing you shit?
Yeah. I've accumulated quite a bit. My grandma comes back from Iran today. She's been there for 6 months.
Wow. You guys
Are you
going to
taking
dinner?
him? Seriously? He's not going to sister. Yeah, if she's up to it, she's probably hell tired.
Oh yeah, it's true. How long's the flight there?
It's like days because you can't take connecting flights, so you have to go to Germany. And fucking, it's like 20 hours at least. All right. All right, bless your soul for taking him out twice. All right. My brother left, took the dog to the dog park.
Sweet. My coffee's ready. Put some, sugar
You have like coffee
in it.
mate?
Nah.
I used to
I
fuck
ain't
with a
gonna
coffee mate hazel shit, but then I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
I sometimes have cream. I just
You
I
know
don't
what's
know.
been dank that I've been fucking with? On the way to Red Bluff, there's a truck stop, and they have these. Like they have like a pretty robust coffee station. They have hella different types of creamers, and they have like this Hershey's chocolate creamer.
Dude, my sister gets those all the time. They're so fucking good.
They're fire, dude. They're fire.
They're like, honestly, it's a fine line between like perfect and like way too fucking much, but it's so good. You've been going up to Red Bluff a lot.
I was there last weekend.
Wow. Did you go shooting at all?
Might have even gone yesterday. No.
Did you
Actually,
go
me and my
yesterday?
brother did fucking take the shotgun down the orchard, but just because Aryan was goofing around, he wanted to shoot one shot to hear how loud it would echo in this one part. Dude, my fucking neighbor at Red Bluff has a fucking bamboo airplane that he made.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's how does that work?
He used to be a pilot, and fucking he's been retired for 20 years, and so he just made a fucking airplane out of bamboo in his fucking shed.
That's fun.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, but there's no skin on it.
Can fix that.
That fool's crazy though, dude. He was telling me that he pointed to some spot in his fucking lawn. He's like, that's where we buried the llama. Had to take the 12 gauge to it. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know he's not joking either,
I
probably.
know, yeah, he wasn't, dude. That fool's crazy. And like our fucking like helper, this guy named Eddie that like works on the land. He was telling us that fucking the guy was like was he encountered him one day when he was hella drunk and like he was yelling at Eddie, like, insulting him and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. Which one? Which neighbor is this? The sheep one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Crazy old man.
Yeah, dude, 2 of the sheep were dead last time I went, and there was like just vultures fucking with them.
Damn, dude. He's
Hella
trifling.
vultures. He didn't give a fuck too. He walked over like, yeah, that one probably got pregnant too early.
Pregnant too early? They have to be a certain mature age to give birth. I don't know, sheep.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh man, I spilled fucking smoothie on my shirt.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Rip. Rip.
So speaking of people not giving a fuck, what do you think about? And this is getting down to some brass stuff, like what do you think about
You know, brass is a natural
gun control debate?
disinfectant.
Is it
Really?
really?
It is, dude.
I know copper. Heard copper.
Brass
But...
door handles like kill germs and shit.
Hmm.
But I don't think nothing of it, dude. I don't give a
Nothing.
fuck. Yeah. That shit doesn't matter. It's just emotional. And ultimately, it will mean nothing.
Yeah, it's emotional, obviously, but at some point they do have a point. Like something's got to
They
change.
could do it. They could do it. They could do whatever they want. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter. Like the fucking The technology is far beyond like the ability to fucking effectively ban guns. I mean, every home is a would-be manufacturer, so it doesn't even matter. Fuck it.
What do you think about things like somebody was talking about raising the age to 21 to buy an assault rifle, or like the AR-15?
I say fuck it. I say fuck it. Go ahead, but it fucking concerns me that like the age of what we consider adulthood is like steadily creeping up. That's kind of weird to me. I mean, with cigarettes, and then now they're talking about guns moving to 21. It's just like,
well,
so
I mean,
they're children now, huh? So what was formerly an adult is a child. It's interesting.
well, you could until the 70s, you couldn't vote until you were 21.
Sure, but that's where they drew the line then. But that's where they stood their ground and said, no, we're adults when we're 18. If you can find the army, then you can do that. But it's crazy if you can find the army, but you can't own a gun. I don't know. It's weird. Moving the smoking age of 21 weirded me out too. Because like there's a lot of fucking super independent 18-year-olds that are not fucking children that like live and work by themselves and like they probably fucking smoke. And not being able to buy cigarettes is like, I don't know.
The thing about these laws is like obviously there's people that are gonna get screwed over. Like that's part of every law. Someone gets screwed over. But the idea is that you're helping more people and you're hurting.
Theoretically. And
at this point, almost all not almost all, but quite a few of the shooters have been in that age bracket where, if they couldn't get a gun, then it wouldn't have happened.
Not even, dude. Just this one. Just this last one, literally. Or fucking Columbine kids.
What about, wasn't the Aurora one? Wasn't he under 21?
No, that guy was fucking a graduate student, dude.
Oh, was he?
The fucking
James Collins, wasn't
it? The Newtown that shot all the kids. He was a fucking 22-year-old. Fucking L.A. Roger was overage. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. They could do it. I just don't think it'll matter that much. I know California probably will. I'm sure they would love just the fucking the ability to do it.
Well, that's interesting because, like, what's the biggest shooting we've had in California? We've had the Bakersfield one, right?
San Bernardino.
That's what
was pretty fat though. I mean, fucking like 20 people died.
Yeah, and I don't honestly. That happened when I was checked out. I wasn't following the news at the time.
And recently, I don't even know there was that shooting up north by you, right? The Rancho Tehama shooting. You remember that?
I remember reading something about it. I don't.
That was like within the past 3 months or something.
Yeah,
this fucking.
I think
guy
it was just like
5-6 people, but that guy wasn't legally allowed to have a gun. Just like the guy fucking in Texas that killed 26 people. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, America is just. I mean, if you think that like the spate of like mass shootings in the past 10 years is like an anomaly, then I don't know. There's like a new reality of just like fucking deranged violent minds in this country. You're just gonna have to adapt to that.
Yeah. Well, I think the idea is we don't want to have to adapt to that, right? Like nobody wants this to be a thing.
Same like no one wants to adapt to global warming, but fuck, dude.
Yeah, but the idea is we can do something about. We can try to do something about it, at least.
We could try.
And trying is better than nothing, I would say.
Better than adapting, dude.
Because the thing is, like me as a person walking around, I don't feel. I've never thought like I'm worried that I'm going to get shot today, right?
Yeah,
it's not. It's never been a thought.
Yeah.
But you got to think like some of these kids, like schools are targets at this point because of the sensationalism around it, right? People do that because of the sensationalism.
There's a lot of factors, and the media coverage is getting crazy to the point where it's like a holiday or like a fucking Super Bowl event. All everyone talks about.
That's the other part of it too. I think the media is at fault. I think the gun culture, part of the gun culture, is at fault. Not the entire of gun culture, because there are a lot of responsible gun owners. But there are those people out there that are fanatics and shit. That
video games, bro.
Video games.
You got to factor them in, dude. They're all hella violent. All the shooters play video games. All of them.
Sure. I would say that's a minor factor as well. Like it desensitizes you. It's the same thing why America's army exists and was created by the military.
Like personally,
they want to desensitize kids to killing.
I'm hella tired of just the violent video games. Like I've checked out just because like literally 90% of games that come out are just shooting people, and I'm just so sick of it, and that's why I haven't even been playing shit recently.
I think
Just
that's one of
trying out
the
something new.
appeals looking back on Call of Duty World at War. I think
Yeah.
that's one of the appeals of Nazi zombies. Is
Oh,
it
for sure.
was you weren't killing people anymore.
Yeah, yeah, you're just killing fucking zombies, dude. And you're with
Nobody
your
gives a
buddy.
shit about a zombie.
I love
Nazi zombies
cooperative
at that.
games, dude.
What?
I love cooperative games. I love
Mhm.
picking on the computer. I hate fucking shooting at other people. I mean, it's fun, but it's not my preferred. It's not my preferred shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's only steadily gotten worse. I've honestly checked out of first-person shooter games. I played the couple that we played, and then that's it. And then Overwatch, which is less violent than a lot of the shooters that I've played in my lifetime, for sure. Like that's a lot more of a cartoony game. But yeah, all that's going to add up too. And then you know movies, you know, on and on and on. There's so many cultural influences. And then you've got to imagine that the political discourse right now, how it's everything's so divided, has got to have some sort of influence too. People are just angry
Oh yeah,
for
man.
whatever that reason they decide, right?
I mean, youth disillusionment super high. Male, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Participation rate in the workforce is low historically. Yeah, not a lot going on. I mean, you can see right here, not a lot going on. Like, this is the school shooter room right here. This is like what fucking
Oh man,
what's his name? Nicholas Cruz. This is like what his floor like looked like. He had a bunch of just shit on his floor just because like he was just fucking disillusioned and we're just like meh, just throwing shit around. You know, gotta clean the
yeah,
room. Gotta clean the room.
gotta clean the room. You know,
Step
I try
one.
and pick up once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, maybe vacuum.
Yep.
Well, you have wood floors. You don't got to vacuum.
I do though. You know, I do.
Yeah, you get a sweep. Get a Swiffer.
Sweet. A
Swiffer going.
A Swiffer. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, my goal is I try and keep the dishes out, you know? Make sure I put everything back in the kitchen when I remember. Um, yeah, no, it is kind of like this. It definitely, I'd have to say, it's got to come from a feeling of hopelessness, right? Because it is suicide.
Yeah.
Whether or not you physically die doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's suicide.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's a form of suicide.
And so there's got to, like, obviously depression has got to be a thing in there. You know, you feel like you have no other option. Or like this is
Depression, alienation, hormones, dude. Fucking
well, I think that's part of the idea of raising the age to 21 is that it gets rid of that because you know, you don't stop your real hormones from puberty until you're in your early to mid 20s.
and they can do it. They can do it. Fuck it, you know. Fucking whoever wants to do it can do it. But I'm not 21, or I'm not under 21, you know. So whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing when they
Whatever.
banned tobacco for under 21. It's just like I didn't even notice because I was already over 21.
Yeah.
I was even smoking at the time and I didn't notice. But you know what I think they ought to do at the very least? At the very least, I think they ought to do some sort of temporary ban. I know they did it with the assault weapons ban in the 90s, and that's how we got to where we are now. But I think just like we have so much going on right now in this country that we just need to be able to focus on some shit. And I think that maybe passing
Dude,
something.
that's why fucking I 100% support a fucking bump stock ban. Because that shit literally, okay, machine guns are already illegal, right? And that shit pretty much makes your gun a fucking machine gun. And like,
Yeah, what they say, like
indisputably,
150 rounds in a minute or something like that. Hello? Hey, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I have no idea what you did. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. I can't hear you, so. Unplug, replug, full. Everything's working on my end. I just can't hear you talk. What the fuck did you do? You got up, you walked over there, you didn't nick anything? You didn't pull anything, tug anything? There, I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what the fuck. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, you were talking
Technical
about bump
difficulties.
stocks.
Yeah, no, that's an easy, I think, bipartisan win. That's like fucking everyone could agree on for sure. And it just,
Well, yeah, that's it. That's something. Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
people don't want to agree on that, and that is part of the case I've been
fuck it,
making.
dude.
That
Anyone who
people
wants a
have-
bump stock's an idiot. You know?
well, yeah, but people have gone so far. Like people think that's a personal attack. You know, it's a principled thing for a lot of people,
Yeah.
and that just doesn't make sense. Like they banned machine guns in the 30s.
Fuck it, you know, exactly. And after the fucking St. Valentine's Day massacre, in which like only like 9 people died.
Yeah, and how long has it been and they still haven't taken away all your guns? Like it's not, you know, they talk about a slippery slope.
yeah,
That's
dude.
not how it is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know some people who are vehemently anti-gun. Like they don't want to be around guns, they despise guns, and yet even they would say that banning guns outright is ridiculous. Because they know it's a part of culture and they know it's, you know, part of the fucking Constitution. But you know, to say that you can have an arsenal is, or something that is used specifically to killing, like, what are you going to do with target practice with a bump stock?
Can't. It's awful to shoot. I mean, I'm like, it's fun, but like it's not. It's you know, it fucking doesn't work like a machine gun does. So you can't really steadily fire it, and it's just fucking crazy. I mean, it just wastes all ammo. All it does is simulate a machine gun, you know. And yeah,
And
you could use that to kill a lot of people.
It's like I can see the fun in shooting a machine gun. I can see that. But like bump stocks, like that. Why not just use a semi-automatic rifle at that point?
I mean, you could still buy machine guns, you know.
Yeah, especially antiques and stuff like that.
Fuck it, you know. So like that's the thing. It's like you can still buy actual machine guns, and like there's been hella shit like the bump stock that's been banned in the past. Back in the day, there was something called the fucking Atkins accelerator, and it had springs, which the ATF said made it like a device, which made it illegal. But yeah, so there's like hella precedent for banning shit like that.
Yeah, interesting. Where is the ATF in all this?
I don't give a fuck. They got all trumped out. So like they fucking
that's
like
what I figured.
the first thing they did when fucking Trump got in office is they issued like a white letter saying that they're gonna fucking relax regulations on suppressors and then make it so you could shoulder a pistol brace, which sounds weird, but it's actually essentially makes short-barreled rifles legal. When right now they're an NFA item, which means you have to you have to apply for them and get a tax stamp and shit.
Yeah, sounds about right. It seems like everything's just gone so far to the skewed to the side. Like
I don't even know what happened, dude. What the fuck? There's like neo-Nazi fucking whatchamacallit, like terrorist cells. You know the fuck? Like,
it was
3 years ago was everyone was like, yeah, smoking hella weed, you know. It was just like,
dude, I remember when we were sitting in your living room in San Diego, no less than like 2 years ago, and you're joking with me about Trump becoming president, half serious, but like, you know, it was all harmless because we didn't think anything was gonna happen, and now look where we are. We're like, fuck.
Well, the center has always been pretty far to the right in the United States compared to Europe. So right now, under the kind of quote unquote populist shit, I don't know.
We're not even on the scale.
We aren't on the scale. I've been telling this to myself that the United States is a rogue state at this point.
Yeah, no, it's just funny because we've talked about this before, and it's just funny. Like people don't realize that the Democrats at this point are a moderate conservative party. They are not a liberal party at all.
Yeah, no.
There is no liberal party movement in the United States.
There's no anti-war voice. It's totally dissipated. I mean, no one.
Well, maybe the Bernie Bros, but you know.
But yeah, but where are they? I mean, you got fucking like 2-3 people in Congress who can like maybe attest to that legacy.
Oh yeah, fucking Warren.
People saying Warren 2020, and I'm like, I don't know.
No. I couldn't vote for her. I wouldn't vote for her.
I don't think
if it was her and Trump, I think I'd rather vote for Clinton.
You know,
than Warren.
What up with Oprah, dude? Oprah honestly got rolling like a wrecking ball and just take over like fucking.
She's
queen.
gonna. I think she is gonna run.
She should, dude. She fucking should, dude. Fuck it, you know. Fuck
we
it.
need somebody like her.
Yeah. No,
Like,
yeah.
seriously, we need another wholesome person, and like for her, like she's totally wholesome. You know,
It would change
Not like-
it would change everything, dude. After
But she's-
Oprah,
no,
dude,
no, it wouldn't. She's black, dude. It's just another reason for fucking people to use it to divide.
yeah. No, I mean, you
It's
know,
not her
I'm thinking
fault.
we should maybe get an Asian president, dude. Fucking, there's
No,
like this
no.
Asian guy that's thinking about running
America's
for
not
president.
ready for that. America's not ready for that.
Dude, bridge the white and black divide, just sidestep it, just go Chinese, you know? There's this Asian guy talking about running in 2020. Actually, I think he announced that he's running in 2020. But it's
I
like
just feel
some
like-
weird like anti-AI platform.
I think we need a Latino president.
Why not? Here's the thing, that's inevitable. I should warn you though, I've been thinking about this a lot also. When there is like a Latino majority, if and when there is a Latino majority in this country, fucking America is going to become way more like barbaric and violent than it is now, because fucking you're going to have nuclear armed Mexicans, and it's going to get fucking weird, dude. I mean, these are people with like a fucking ritual of like blood sacrifice, and like every single Latin country to this day is super violent. Every single one has an armed conflict.
Yeah, but we're America. That's the difference.
Yeah, but they'll just
they came here to
assimilate
into our society.
A lot of them do.
Most of them, the vast majority of them do. Look at the mafia, dude. Look at the mob in the United States. Look at Trump in the White House. He's obviously working with the mob. Come on, you gonna say that's any better?
I'm down. I'm down, dude. I'm just saying, Mexican, USA, who knows what that will bring? They'll probably invade Canada or some shit.
Nah. We have a lot of immigrants from other places too. That's the other part that people don't think about.
Hispanics are just gonna breathe them out, man. I was at the doctor's office yesterday and they did like the census thing. Like they just not the census, but like they ask like all like your shit, your vital infos. And there's like a section on the bottom, and so they had like the race section laid out like the US Census, where there's an ethnicity and then there's race. But the only ethnicity options are Hispanic, Latino. It's hella weird. I don't even know what that's all. So like it's like a shadow race that's gonna absorb all of them, because you can be white and black but still be Hispanic. Okay, so like it's just, I don't know. They're gonna proliferate behind the scenes and just seed every single group and make them
Think about it. That's a great way to get rid of like racial tension. It's just kind of like convoluted to the point where people don't care.
I mean, it never really goes away.
Brazil is fucked up because it was a former colonist state.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're not.
Like, well, it's a lot different. Our history versus Brazilian history.
Either way, I mean, Brazil is super.
I don't know. I don't think we can. I don't think there's any way to predict where the fuck that's gonna go. I think we're in crisis. We're in a crisis right now, and if we can make it out of this crisis unscathed, then we can talk about that. Because unscathed is a big word here. We might not get out unscathed. We've got this madman with a fucking nuclear option. Oh yeah, dude.
What did you think the day that he fucking told Kim Jong-un that his dick was bigger?
You mean the button?
The button.
The fucking button. I honestly, that was the first time I felt genuinely scared.
Yeah, right.
Because I realized that he literally doesn't understand the consequences of what he's doing. It's not like he's just doing it for fun or because he's like, oh, they're just too sensitive. He just literally does not understand how many lives reside on what he says every night.
Dude. Fuck yeah. Gonna take him out, dude. Drop the bomb.
It's like the Dream Act kids, It's like that whole thing. It's like, all right, if you want to get rid of it, I disagree, but get rid of it. Don't leave it hanging over people's heads like that.
Negotiating chip.
And the other thing
for the wall, dude.
and the funny thing is, the Republicans weren't even pushing for that. They didn't even want to get rid of DACA that badly. Yeah. That was just a thing during the Obama thing.
No, they were talking about originally before Trump rolled on the scene. I mean, the fucking main discussion in the GOP was catering to Latino voters as the future of conservative America. That's why they had fucking Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, and Jeb Bush with the Mexican wife fucking as the front runners.
And Trump has just, and you got to think like the GOP's fucked unless they can.
Oh no, I mean it's.
I don't. The only they can do is
they can only. It's the politics have become totally racialized, in my opinion. I think the GOP's voting base from now and forever is like white people, and so like they have to maintain
white guys mainly.
They have to maintain the like very precariously tilted right now white majority and prop it up as best as possible. And
but so, we all know that's not going to last. That was the problem with Bush.
No, they of course, but like, dude, this is just the boomer mindset. You got to keep the good times rolling. It's just a little bit longer. You can milk it out. We can have a little more fun,
So basically, the boomers need to die.
Have a few more neocon wars. Yeah, no, they need to go. The boomers need to go before things can even approach being rectified.
I was talking to my mom a couple weeks ago, and apparently she had been talking to my grandma a lot more like recently.
Yeah,
and my grandma, old woman in her 80s, watches Fox News. That's all she does. And this is a lady who, in 2016, before the election, was just disgusted with everything going on.
Yeah.
With both sides. She was just like, thought Trump was disgusting, thought Clinton. She couldn't vote. She didn't vote because she couldn't, in good conscience, vote for anyone. And now she's like religiously following Trump. And everything that the far right people do, not like the moderate right people that are like,
yeah, no, I know. I've seen a lot of people fucking. I say Trump has them. Trump has.
Oh yeah, they're brainwashed.
He has like their souls, yeah.
And they've got to go before anything else changes because they have the money. They're just.
Yeah.
There's more of them for one. Well, more that will go out and vote. They don't feel disenfranchised. They feel like they can get stuff done. They've got powerful lobbies with them. And then you got to think after they go or as they're going, what do we do about things like Fox News?
They just become more powerful, dude.
Well, you got to think Murdoch's going to die soon.
Then it's just going to be taken.
The Koch brothers are going to die too.
Just takes. It just becomes a corporate entity that lives far beyond like the man.
Well. Do you think that the government should take action to regulate what can be called news and what cannot be called news?
I mean, even Trump was advocating that initially. He was saying he wanted to, quote unquote, open up the libel laws. So I personally don't give a fuck. I mean, no, just because I don't want anyone to regulate anything that's said. But I have seen the future. And it is fucking terrifying because mass disinformation has never been more easy, and it's getting easier by the week. And fucking, it's insane. You have this AI-generated video, AI botnets that can react to like emotional factors, like fucking, I don't even know, dude. So no comment for me.
Comments for words or troll comments for like specific words that figure out the tone of the comment and then respond based on that.
Yeah, so I don't know. Fuck.
Well, the thing is, like,
that's why I say we need an Asian president. Get someone smart in there, he'll figure it out.
Well, the funny thing is, you think back to Fox News, and Fox News has been the primary source of disinformation. Yeah. I mean, we have an entire segment of the country living in a separate reality to be at this point effectively.
There's multiple splinter realities, bro. You don't even know. Dude, it's so fragmented. There's all these crazy feedback social loops. There's like fucking everyone is in little incubated sectors of thought, and they just pass their own ideas back to one another. And it's crazy. I mean, you have all the Fox News people. You have the people who are like a little bit further right, and like they get their news from like, Breitbart and stuff like that. You have all the fucking like cat lady Huffington Post readers. You have like all these edgy fucking like internet communists, and like they have their own little networks of information. You have these fucking alt-right people who have their own like breakaway internet and like alternate like media. There's fucking God, what was it? Like this leftover like liberals from like the Bush era who set up like media organizations like Daily Kos, fucking Al Jazeera, like I don't know,
Young
fucking
Turks, shit like
Young
that.
Turks, that kind of shit. Like, dude, And I don't even know, man. Like, there's a lot of fucking disinformation going on, and a lot of it is totally unintentional and spreads like wildfire just because one news site will say something and everyone validates that.
Mhm.
ABC will say something, so CBS will write a story based on that, then Fox will write a story based on that, and CNN will cite the Fox story, and then it'll go in a fucking circle, and no one's actually checking the validity of the original source. But before you
Well,
know
it doesn't even matter anymore.
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
it's like what Fox did the other
Yeah.
day. They reported that this kid. You did you watch the CNN thing with the kids
I've seen everything.
shooting?
I've seen everything.
Dude, first of
I'm up to
all,
date.
I loved seeing Rubio get torn apart on there. That
Oh,
was
no, I didn't see the town hall. My bad. I didn't see the
oh,
town
okay. That you got to watch it. That was
Yeah.
beautiful. I've never seen a politician's career come
Yeah.
apart at the seams before my very eyes. But it's something to watch. Spectacle, I would call it. But there was one kid who asked the question. I guess later Fox reported that the parent and the kid were claiming that CNN edited or censored the kid by not allowing him to ask the question that he wanted to ask.
Yeah.
And they, like the anchor on Fox was saying like this is what he originally wanted to ask, and it's like a shitty essay. And then CNN comes back and says, no, actually, it's not how it worked. That was the original question he submitted, and then he tried to change it, and we asked him to go back to the original one because we just didn't have enough time. And it shows that the last person to edit it was the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the kid knew what he was going to be asked, and then they reported that the dad was trying to make the kid say shit.
Yeah. No, sure.
And then Fox turns around and says, "How dare you try and victimize this kid?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they're the ones talking about crisis actors, and here is this kid, basically being pushed to lie, and he doesn't do it, but he's being pushed to. And you just got to think like it doesn't matter for all those people that saw the story on Fox. That's what they believe.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing they saw. And that's how the news operates now. It doesn't matter what's right. It matters what's first, because that's what people are going to believe. And so you have this crazy disconnect because, like, honestly, if I see something from Fox News and I don't consider myself super liberal, I won't trust it. I don't trust anything from Fox News.
Specifically
because I've seen so much.
There's a lot of accurate reporting,
I know.
Everyone gets something right.
I'm aware that their online
yeah.
stuff is a lot better than what they put on TV. But I still just don't.
I don't even know who the fuck watches like The Five and Red Eye and fucking Fox and Friends. Like, they're crazy.
Old people.
Yeah.
Old people.
They're just old people. It's just talk shows. I don't know. They just banter.
Well, see, the thing, and this is the thing, like, what is the difference? People think that is news. Those talk shows, those panels are styled to make it look like news.
Yeah.
And so for people like my grandmother, they do think it's news.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's it. That's their horn, That's their line to the outside world. That's what they call it, programming. Television programming.
So what do you see as a solution to this? Do you see any solution to this?
Oh, I mean, yeah, dude, just fucking let it die. I mean, let the old media fucking die and let it capture whatever zombies it wants to capture. I mean, those people are fucking weak anyway. Just move on to fucking alternative shit. I don't watch any of that stuff anymore. I cut my cable days ago, and I have hella just like internet shows that I watch with like.
Well, it's good for you, but from a practical.
Hella people do it, man. There's vast viewership. Like, there's this shit going on right now called internet blood sports, which has been ridiculous. And fucking like all these, like, they're getting all these random YouTube celebrities to like debate each other. And it's been going on for the past 2 months. And like, there's been so much drama and like espionage and fucking ridiculous shit. It's fun. And it's all just young. There's a lot of youthful energy. Good stuff. Listen to a lot of podcasts. I don't know.
Well, in the meantime, we still have this country going down the shitter.
It's gone. Don't worry about it, dude. It's gone. Like, it's gone. It's out. All right. Like, America's out.
Yeah, but I got to live here, dude.
I mean, you know what to do. All right. You know what to do. Fucking just keep your head down. Just never say anything wrong. Make money. Like, live in a nice area, secluded from the badness, and just fucking chill. You know?
That's all you can do. That's really all you can do.
Yeah. Just fucking buy the best shit.
The American dream is no longer being happy. It's living away from the chaos.
Yeah, no, yeah. Just fucking Morgan Hill, fucking get a nice place. Who knows?
God, that's something that's been on my mind lately. Is When I was a
Yeah.
kid, I thought I would never miss the suburbs. As an adult, God, that sounds
dude, suburbs are amazing, dude.
man. The amount of gunshots I hear living out here is too
Jesus,
often.
dude, fucking A, man. And living in an urban area ain't much better because like fucking the hell of broken glass and like hobo piss everywhere around
Yep.
my neighborhood. Suburbs are beautiful, dude. It's
So nice.
incredible. So nice, dude.
Cops don't hassle you.
There are no cops. They don't even come, you know? There's fucking like
No,
you'll see
oh
like
no, no, no. What are
you'll
you
see
talking
two
about?
a week.
The cops respond faster than the suburbs than
Oh,
they do
yeah.
anywhere
Oh, when
else.
they get the call, yeah, they're there.
They know who pays their taxes.
It's
It's
great.
hella funny though.
Oh,
It's fucking.
that's all you can do. All right. That's all you can do. All right. As for the school shootings, personally, my fucking opinion on this is just fucking don't go to school. Don't go to public school. Send your kids to like a crazy ass private school or homeschool them because that shit's fucked. I don't know.
No, better yet, drop out and learn how to work on computers because that's the only job that's going to exist
fucking
10
do
years
that,
from now.
You know, get in fucking one of these little like fucking camps, coding camps, dude. You know, just do that. You know, fuck it, because
Fuck that. You're living at your parents' house. You're like 12.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, like summer camp. I don't know. You know, just
Space
fucking
camp
get the kids learning computer shit. Dude, fucking there's no point in going to the 12-year public school system. Like, yeah, you'll meet
past
people
5th grade
and you'll be like molded into like the proper, you know, citizen in a way. But fucking,
Armand,
there's alternate paths.
I don't know. I don't know if we're like the model to speak about
exactly.
proper citizen.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we went to we went to some of the best schools in the country.
The best. Yeah.
And
well, I'm not offensive, you know. I don't destroy things, you know. I don't like hurt people. I don't fucking
yeah, you're not like you're not blatantly antisocial. Yeah.
I'm not a model citizen. I'm not a fucking civic activist. I got sweaty ass armpits right here. But you know, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling here.
Hey, that's better than some people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. These people, like a bunch of people in the government right now, they're so fucking successful, considered successful, right? Because of what they do and like what their careers. And yet here we sit, you know, at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I'd say we're more successful because we're not fucking up the world and people's lives. Right?
Oh yeah, dude. No, just drop out. Just drop out of the system, dude. Fuck that, dude. Fuck. I don't, dude. The political system. It's so much of it is a farce,
dude.
Half of it's a farce. Okay, no, I'd say a third of it's a farce. A third of it's just lies, and then a third of it is just fucking like maniacal, like fucking destruction.
So. No, I'd split that into quarters, and the fourth quarter would be just fucking delusional.
Oh, there's a lot of delusion for sure. Maybe. And
farce, it's sad. When I was younger, you know this. I wanted to be a senator.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. You couldn't pay me.
No. Yeah. What the fuck?
Are you fucking?
Don't even make that much money.
Like, why would I? Well, not beyond the money part of it. It's just like, why would I want to do that?
Oh my god, dude! Imagine sitting through a fucking filibuster.
Imagine listening
9
to like
hours listening to
party idiots talking like that.
Just sitting, dude.
You can't say anything. You just got to sit there.
Fuck that, dude. Terrible.
I don't know. And it's a shame because, like, you know, all the good people who should be in a position like that have thought the same thing. Why would they want to do it? You see principled people go into government all the time. How often do you see them come out and be like still okay? I mean, never. I mean, look at Obama. Obama went in there principled. He came out a lot less principled.
Yeah, I mean, that fucking guy. I don't know.
He went through the fucking ringer too. Jimmy Carter. Poor guy had to sell his goddamn peanut farm. Look at Trump. Bought a hotel right down the street.
He bought fucking Thomas Jefferson's vineyard.
And they made him sell his fucking peanut farm. We're criminals. We should
get a GoFundMe. Sell his peanut farm?
During the campaign, Jimmy Carter, like people called him corrupt, and so he had to sell his peanut farm.
Was it fat?
No, it was a tiny little farm. It was like the size of your uncle's farm.
What the fuck? Why is everyone hating on Jimmy, dude?
Because it was a conflict of interest.
Whatever. I guess we're way past
This
that.
is back.
Apparently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think. Remember, this was post Nixon. So,
no, I mean, fucking yeah. I mean, the political system has become just a fucking extension of like the corporate world at this point.
Well, the oligarchy won.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of like the beauty of Trump. It's just so in your face. Just that's a great way to inform everyone that fucking America is totally under corporate domination. Is have this fucking guy running around that's like orange.
He's a brand. There's this brand as our president.
He's a human brand. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the Trump organization's still up and running. I was on the website the other day looking at like the stuff you can buy. You can buy the most preposterous shit. There's this one thing.
It's interesting. Like what? This is how it is now. How is it going to be 30, 40 years from now?
Oh, crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. I actually advocate AI presidency.
No, I've played Fallout 3.
That's not bad, dude. Yeah, he had some good points, you know? The Wasteland's not that great.
He did.
Trying to bring back baseball? What, dude?
Sure, he did love baseball.
Baseball league. Dude, that's a great fucking game, dude.
It is. Game, man. It's so good. It's so good. One of the best games I've ever played.
Okay, yeah. I remember now. I'm at the Trump store right now. You can buy a fucking Trump like phone charger, like a battery bank.
What the fuck?
Go to trumpstore.com. You can buy a Trump fucking gold bar shaped piggy bank.
See, I don't understand this. We've been getting fucked all our life, obviously. Government's always fucked everyone.
Yeah.
But like at what point did it change from did we in our lifetimes have we ever had a shot?
Face. What's up?
I'm so disillusioned, man. I'm so disillusioned.
Yeah.
In our lifetime, did we ever have a shot? Did we ever really have a shot, or was it like
I don't know, you know?
Before?
I don't know. I think it might have been decided long before our lifetime.
I think it was before.
Like I've been actually studying it, and like fucking the first instance of like a corporation handling the affairs of a government in this country pretty much was kind of like in New York in the 70s. The city defaulted and like the banks took over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was pretty much the writing was on the wall.
I think like the turning point, like the big point where they realized that they can do this on a large scale was Halliburton.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dick Cheney and his fucking buddies.
It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? You have these guys cleaning your bathrooms. You know what you could use to do that for you? This whole fucking army of men you have.
Yeah.
That are sitting on their ass doing nothing. Have them clean. Like the soldiers of today do less than they've ever done, and they're lauded more than they ever have been.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, they don't camp really. There's no field exercises.
They're really well trained, and don't get me wrong. If it came down to business, I have no doubt in their
still
ability.
Have the most effective fighting force, without a doubt. But a lot of the fucking basic shit is done by contractors.
Well, it's just you remember that you've seen Jarhead.
Yeah.
You know that scene where he has to burn the shit from the outhouses?
Yeah. Like that kind of
stuff. They have
Yeah.
contractors to do that.
They probably have like hella nice fucking American porta potties, dude.
You're right. They have whole buildings. They have McDonald's there now.
They literally have
how much money do we spend on
King.
that?
It's preposterous. I don't know what the fuck happened. We're so crazy, dude. We're so fucking crazy. This country's so fucked, dude. We've been at war for fucking 17 years and people have totally checked out. So like we're definitely like in a state of forever war and will be maybe indefinitely. We'll see. But it doesn't look like the end's near.
Well, the funny thing is, if you say anything reasonable, if you say something reasonable, people just call you like, people think you're insane. Even people that agree with you because it's so outside of the norm. Like, look at Bernie. He said a bunch of shit like, yeah, is it realistic? Probably not. But like, sure, everybody would like that. I agree with that. Well, everybody would like free health care.
Bernie got fucking, whatchamacallit? He got fucking ostracized, dude. The fuck? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck even happened with Bernie?
And the thing is, he was just a guy saying what everybody was thinking. This would be nice.
Nobody didn't like Bernie. Nobody even fucking wanted Hillary. I don't get it.
And you know what's funny? I even knew some Republicans that were like down with Bernie.
I'm down with Bernie, dude. Fucking dude, what the fuck? If it was between Bernie or Hillary Clinton, dude, Bernie would have
Bernie,
fucking.
dude, what
So
would
stupid.
how lopsided would that have campaign been?
Who knows, dude? I knew hella adults, hella youths that wanted to vote for Bernie. I mean,
My mom likes Bernie, and you know my mom.
liked Bernie, dude. Everyone liked Bernie. Everyone except like the hard right and like fucking
Clinton.
I guess Clinton voters. You know, I don't know.
Well, okay, so there's this theory, and I'm sure you've heard about it, that Donald Trump was like he's being blackmailed, or for some reason he ran for president and was spurred by Russia to do this, whether it be money, blackmail, whatever. Now, I want to take it a step further. What if Clinton was in on this too?
Oh yeah.
What if this is way bigger than everybody thinks?
Sure,
like Clinton threw the election.
Clinton was the fall. But it's funny because that's what people were originally saying about Trump. They were saying that he's just a distraction so Hillary could win. Remember that he was so
and now
bad
I'm starting to...
that they colluded that Trump was gonna be so bad that Hillary could easily beat him.
Well, I don't know anymore. Like, honestly, it's just so mixed up. I don't know what to believe anymore.
That's the thing. I mean, you have conspiracy theories. Everyone does. There's people that truly believe. Listen,
conspiracy theory, dude.
I mean, that's what it is. If you're saying like, oh, the Russians tapped him to run, that's a conspiracy theory. You're theorizing.
I know, but
But listen, let me tell you something. There's people on the opposite end of the spectrum that truthfully believe that fucking Trump was asked to run by military intelligence to take the country back. Okay, so there's like levels.
You're joking me.
No, I swear to God, this is a huge thing. Baby boomers believe this in droves. There's this phenomenon called QAnon, and the QAnon leaks. Apparently, like supposedly it doesn't even matter. All right, supposedly some leaks from inside the administration that everyone in like the greater Alex Jones circuit picks up on and like chucks around religiously. So just as like there's like this parallel America that believes that Russia's controlling the president, there's a parallel America that believes that he's like fighting back against the deep state, that he's like the new Kennedy that's going to get assassinated.
People are nuts, dude. People are fucking nuts.
There's layers, dude. Like an onion. That's why it doesn't matter. You should watch this movie, Hypernormalization.
Hang on, keep talking. I got to use the bathroom.
You should watch this movie called Hypernormalization, this documentary. Really good. It's like talks about how fucking the entire political system, the global political system, not just the United States, has become like just management and control, and that like any ideal hopes of like creating a better world have been totally proven wrong a long time ago. And so like most every political thing that you see is just fucking entertainment and like illusion and just political theater. And it's all just fucking nonsense, dude. Doesn't even fucking matter, man. Everyone switches sides. It just doesn't matter. It's all just a game. It's like a mafia. It's like a mafia. A big mafia. Everything is true. Everything is real. Every single conspiracy theory has like an element of truth. It's true.
Well, so the right is always on about George Soros, right?
Yeah.
Like the far right is always about like, oh, he's paying people to protest like that. Like you need to pay people to protest. Like you would have to pay me to come out at this point, right? Yeah. And then you have people on the left talking about the Koch brothers and stuff like this, and it's like, dude, do you not see?
It's the same thing, but
they're both doing the same thing.
But they're both right. But like them
arguing
they're about who's wrong is just part of the game,
They they're all together. They know what they're doing. You think they do
the
it? The
Koch brothers and George Soros probably go golfing. And they just like, this is great.
They don't care.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, dude.
Well, I don't know. And it's interesting. I'm trying to think of another time in modern history that there's anything even like closely resembling the amount of apathy and disillusionment.
No, it's gone.
In American society at this point.
I think it's like new globally.
Well, I don't know about. I'm not going to go as far as say globally. I don't know enough about what's going on in other countries right now. But
It's crazy, dude. Furries?
let's not even go there. I don't even want to get started on that shit.
How
There's
does
always
that
been
even
some weird
begin?
cultural shit.
You know?
But yeah, but that's benign. You know, that's not hurting anyone else.
Well, it's relatively benign.
Well, I'll take relatively right now. Based on the state of the world, I will take relatively. But I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of shit that what's something that people could actually do. There's no sense of community. There never will be again.
Oh, the only thing is just getting rich. That's the only thing that unites everyone.
Greed's
Like,
our only hope.
The new generation coming up is like so Instagrammed out that that's all their shit. All their shit is celebrity worship, and that's all they talk about, and that's all they want to be is just be like a streamer or be like some sort of little star.
That in itself is that's just escapism, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we do when we smoke pot all the time or play video games?
Oh yeah.
Or people watch TV. It's all the same. Because we all know.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that, the chances of actually achieving that are slim to none. We might be delusional to think that might be possible.
I see so many delusional people, dude. It's crazy.
And it's like at some point in my life, recently, even within the past year and a half, I went from wanting to make a lot of money and be rich to being, I'd be okay with, a solid $50,000-$60,000 salary. I'd be stoked with that.
That's pretty
good,
dude. Dude, a lot of people are fucked. Okay, I've been looking at the.
I'm aware that is like an out of touch thing to say.
Dude, and the millennials are fucked. Like 80% of them are straight up fucked. Like they have no chance. Fucking the rate of homeownership versus renters is supposed to flip pretty soon, with the majority of being renters. It's new in American history. So right now it's 60-40, but it's going downhill.
Yeah, and honestly, it's crazy to say this, but I feel like I'm in a minority having the possibility at a six-figure salary someday.
Oh yeah, no, you really are.
And with inflation, with generally salaries go up over time. You'd think that wouldn't be the case, right? That it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be something everyone gets, but it wouldn't be unusual.
Yeah.
That's just.
And middle income jobs are disappearing, so like it's going to be hella stratified. You're either going to be high income earner or low income earner. That's it.
And no matter what, you still have bills to pay and debts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're a wage slave no matter what.
That's what the rich and the poor can have in common. A lot of them are just going to be entangled in debt.
Yep.
So.
And I guess that could be viewed as one advantage to not buying a house. You could say that we'll at one point be less indebted.
Even a lot of rich people who are billionaires, they say that it's smarter to rent. You have to pay for upkeep and all this bullshit. What the fuck?
Well, and honestly, if you're not used to it, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
What dream is that? Like if you have enough money to do that, great. But I don't see that as a great aspiration. And I think that's something that I don't know if this is a generational thing just based in culture or if it's a response to the way things have been for the past decade since 2008. It's been a decade. But I feel like millennials and the generation after us are really putting a lot of emphasis on time. There's a lot more value on time relative to money.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with that. That makes sense to me.
Oh yeah. The fuck? What am I gonna do with money?
You can buy shit. Oh, I guess at this point, I think somebody realized that that's where things were going, and they said, "Wait, we got to make them buy shit." So healthcare.
Should all just get RVs, dude. I think everyone should just get an RV.
That'd be pretty sick,
RV nomad Americans.
You know, that's something that's interesting living in Chico is there's a lot of hippie like people like that.
Mhm.
Like people go camping in other people's backyards and just like go
Yeah.
around the country like that. And I gotta say, it seems kind of nice.
Yeah, dude, it's a pre-made house. You take it anywhere. It's hella cheap, like relative to buying an actual house.
Mhm.
And if you can just,
What do you pay? Car insurance?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's it. I mean, it's
Cheaper
crazy.
than homeowners
Yeah, what the
insurance.
fuck? And tax and stuff.
No property tax.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there's some nice ass RVs, man. What the fuck?
Look, dude, you haven't come over and seen
There's so many
my
RVs
parents?
in San Jose now. Yeah, still haven't seen your parents.
Dude, it's so sick. I'll send it to you.
I don't know if you know, but like, because of the rents in Silicon Valley, hella people living in RVs now.
Yeah. Well,
You go by Stanford,
dude,
you see countless
think about
RVs.
that though. Think about what you just said. People like there's so much housing and people just
Yeah.
can't afford to live in it. So it sits there empty.
But there's people that can afford to live in it and they choose not to because it's dank. Like there's people at like almost every big company has engineers that live in campers, like in the parking lot, and they're allowed to do it. Like Google, Facebook, you know, all these big companies, they fucking have engineers that live in like hella nice, like Mercedes Sprinter campers.
Damn, they got these smart people to buy into feudal society.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Literally.
No. Oh yeah, Facebook is building a town. Did you know that?
I've heard about it.
They're building a town in Menlo Park.
That's why I can't, you know, at school I hear my peers talk about all the time, you know, like, oh, I want to work for Google, Facebook, this, that, and the other, you know, these big companies. And I'm sitting there thinking like, I don't care how much money they offer me. No.
Yeah.
They own your life. They own you.
Oh yeah, you become just Google person.
You lose all, like,
Whatever
you live there and after a couple of years.
The frame of Google over it. You know, you're just a Google guy. Google, you're a Googler. I'm a Googler.
Your name is no longer important. Your greatest value is you are a Google engineer. As if your name was important anyway, but you know, you have no free time, you know.
My bad.
You're good. Hang on, I'm looking for yeah, I don't know. I'll find it later. Pictures of the RV.
I think I've seen it. Yeah, but RVs are mean.
Yeah, no, this one is like sick. You could totally live in it, but I mean, at the same time, like you want to, especially if you have kids. You know,
things get different.
But that is honestly a good question. Like, people are going to stop having kids.
A lot of people have.
I don't plan.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So, like, everything is becoming like, all right. So the people who wouldn't have kids, there's going to be more of them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
People who wouldn't have kids, more of them are going to choose not to have kids. And the people who would choose to have kids are going to have more.
Have more kids. Yeah.
Yeah. And that pattern is going to continue. And it's going to be like exponential.
And you know, the people that want to have kids are the uneducated people.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
It's fucked. It's all fucked. And that's another reason not to have kids, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not going to get better from here. It's not going to get better.
No, dude. And our resistance to, well, hopefully there won't be resistance. We'll see. It hasn't really become commercialized. But just based on America's reaction to stem cells, our resistance to like experimental medical technologies is really going to stymie the American population genetically. And like there's already dysgenic effects happening because like people aren't selecting based on genetic qualities like they used to. And a lot of fucking really stupid, fat, and really retarded people are breeding at crazy ass numbers. And like there's all this new gene editing technology that's super easy that you can use to like make really smart babies and really powerful babies, dude. Like the technology is available and it's becoming cheaper and cheaper all the time, but it's not available in the United States. And increasingly, like America appears to not be interested in the technology and there's no focus on it. So like we're definitely gonna get left behind on that front.
Well, that's part of the conservative tilt that we're seeing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like as long as that hangs on there, as long as that Christian evangelical right wing is necessary to build a right wing coalition, then that's when you're gonna see like taking over. Because they're
And
gonna
you got to
breed
think, like, is this
members.
ever gonna? It's gonna die at some point. This conservatism, when the boomers die off.
APL people. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting at. They're the only ones that are breeding, dude. Fucking Christian
Yeah,
families have
but
like
the
6,
boomers are
7
gonna die.
kids. Oh yeah, the boomers will
The
die.
younger people are a lot more liberal,
Yeah,
particularly with social issues.
but they're not
I mean,
having babies. They're more liberal right now, dude.
true. That's true. You know, what was it? Who is it? I've seen this quote around. If you're young and you're a Republican, you have no heart, or you have no heart. And if you're old and a liberal, you have no brain.
Specifically, I mean white conservative versus liberal birth rates. The thing is, the X factor is the Hispanics because they have the highest birth rate in the country, and like they are a Democratic majority right now. Like 60% of them vote Democrat.
And they're going to go liberal based on Mr. Presidente right now.
But more people voted for him than Romney. More Mexicans.
Yeah.
It went up.
Don't ask me why they do that.
You know,
that's dumb in its own right.
It is what it is, though. You know, you gotta look at the data.
It is what it is. You know, if there's one thing that I can really, and it's a sad thing to say, and I wouldn't have agreed with this a long time ago, but if there's one thing I've drawn over the past couple of years is that everyone is fucking retarded, except for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Except for me. Like, I used to be kind of humble about it. Like, you know, I probably don't know anything. And then I start looking around and I'm like, God, everyone's just nuts. Whatever happened to, like, I kind of agree with one thing and don't agree with another, and that's okay. No, if you don't agree with everything, you're fucking evil. I don't understand it.
And if you think it's bad now, just wait till AI really gets even close to its potential. Like you won't be able to trust you won't be able to trust what you see anymore for sure.
Dude, I already, as if you can.
Yeah, as if you can, but like fucking videos in particular are going to be incredibly easy to fake.
A couple weeks ago, no, not even a couple weeks ago, last week, I was thinking, like, shit's always been changing. And obviously things are changing a little faster now with the internet. A little bit of an understatement, but hey. Is it just that, you know, I'm out of touch? You know, am I the one that isn't keeping him?
You know.
And I just gotta, maybe that's the case, but even if that is the case, I'm 24.
Yeah.
It's not hard to see why Republicans or older people are there's such a big backlash. Things have changed so much in the past 10 years alone, let alone 20. People are terrified, especially old people. They don't know what's going on. They just know what they're told, and they're being told lies.
Man, it's fucked.
You're right. You're the first thing you said was right. Keep your head down, make some money, and go live in a rich part of town.
That's the only thing.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, that's all.
Or go live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, or like quote unquote follow your dreams, but fucking just be careful, you know.
Can't follow your dreams anymore. Follow your dreams, you end up living in a slum 10 years
from now. On Instagram, dude. People just
just give me a small loan of $1 million and I'll follow my dreams.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Boom.
Anyway, moving away from the American political and economic and dystopian climate that we're living in. 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone hopeful? Do you see anyone?
I do.
Who?
I forgot his name.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
Hang on, I gotta open my window.
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy Milanakis?
Andrew D. Basiago.
Baziaja.
Basiago.
Where's he from? New York?
I don't know.
Sounds like one of those East Coast people, you know, little Italian in the name Basiago. I don't know.
Here, look at this link I'm going to post in the Discord.
All right. Oh, I'm out of Discord. I love Discord. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think about well, hang on, I'll look at this real quick. Truth music or truth movement. And time travel and Mars visitation. Oh, great. Yeah, well, I mean, I gotta say it's a little less delusional than what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see about Nazis tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring back the Xbox.
I don't know.
Everyone packed it up.
I think he did, yeah. He brought it back. Why? All right. So yeah, what were we gonna say?
So this guy's nuts.
Oh yeah, probably. But before this, you were gonna say something. You're like, look at this real quick.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Goddamn. Who's gone 2020? I don't remember. Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna remember. Yeah, no, that guy's insane. Although it would be cool. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we have done time travel, and that's why we're so fucked right now.
Temporal displacement. Do you know about the book, the Baron Trump book?
No.
I'll tell you about this.
No.
There's this fucking like book written like 100 years ago by this guy named like Chester P. Cottonbottom or some preposterous name, you know. And it's literally called like the Marvelous Adventures of Baron Trump. And it's about like this little kid named Baron Trump, and he goes around to like adventures in like the underworld and time travel. And
Honestly, that's probably why Trump
and
named
Russia. And there's like a hole in Russia. Like fucking Baron Trump has like a little invisible friend. And it's hella funny because if you look at the Snopes article on it, which I did, fucking it like disproves it, but like based on like it's hella funny. It's like we cannot find a connection to like a smiling green man and like a leopard frog and like all these little things to Donald Trump. I don't know.
Someone's got to do it. I remembered what I was going to say.
What?
The FSA is needed now more than ever.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude, definitely.
We didn't even know how good we had it back then.
Oh, wow.
Remember that? Remember when drone strikes were the big deal? Remember that? So simple. Such an easy time.
That was before the swarms. That was before the drone swarms, dude. Now they swarm attack.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense anymore, man.
Yeah. I think they call it the Trump derangement syndrome.
Is there a thing now?
Yeah, no, it's actually a medical condition. A lot of people get fucked up. Not even joking. Like a lot of people get hospitalized. Look it up.
Well, I was gonna say, like, obviously a lot of people have got to feel like there's got to be some issues now. Like there's got to be some symptoms of this. People have got to be stressed out and shit.
That's it. It's TDS, dude.
Trump derangement syndrome?
New York Daily News. Do I have Trump derangement syndrome? A self-checkup.
What are some of the symptoms, Armand? Tell us.
Scarcely a
I've had
day
too much
goes
coffee.
by when blood pressure spikes to alarming levels in response to something the president has done or said.
It's pretty much a daily.
Uh, yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, we all have it, I think.
I think it's impossible if you're
Unless
even
you
a little
just-
bit informed. I think
If you
it's
have
like
the
impossible
internet,
not to have.
yeah. If you're like a hobo, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe you do.
Good for them, dude. Good
Yeah.
for fucking them. Is what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Can't say I envy them, but like shit.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. There's gonna be a Kanye West, Kim Kardashian Family Feud episode.
Oh, great. Yay.
It's powerful, dude.
So powerful.
Dude, Shaq's son, Sharif O'Neal, decommits from Arizona? What the fuck, dude? You ain't gonna
What's the
play
point of
ball no
committing?
more? You ain't gonna play ball no more, Sharif? What the fuck?
Oh, what do you think about that shit? What was it? LeBron was saying shit about the president. There was that
LeBron.
Nazi lady on Fox,
Laura
Laura
Ingraham?
Ingram, the lady with the
She is a
the
Nazi.
full on salute
Yeah. I mean,
during the
it's
convention. It was so blatant.
There's no other
I
way
never
to
thought I'd
interpret
see
that.
it. No, I never thought I would see somebody give the fucking Heil Hitler Nazi salute at a fucking American political convention. But yeah, she was like stick the basketball or something like that. And it's just like
Who?
Donald Trump telling that to LeBron, who is commenting on
Oh,
political.
well,
It's like
he's
Donald
good at
Trump.
basketball. That
He
wouldn't
is
be a
good at
bad
basketball.
move.
Yeah, but I mean, oh man.
That's her job, though, right? That's like her
Yeah, well, it's
role.
because he's black. It's because he's
Yeah.
black. That's
Yeah.
it's 'cause he's black. Racist fucks. I can't believe like Nazism is a thing again. I never thought I'd see that in my lifetime. They were always the bad guys.
I'm watching this video. What the fuck?
What about her saluting?
Yeah, what the fuck?
She does both too. She does the other one like with the like the where you throw your arm back like it compressed one. She does both of them, and I'm just like, what are you?
Have you seen? Get on Twitter, dude.
What?
Get on Twitter.
Oh, all right, I'll throw it on. You know what's interesting on like kind of a related note is all these Republican people or that are still supporting Republicans anyway, are like supporting Trump with the Russia investigation or generally a lot more pro-Russia, right? These are the same people that lived through the Cold War,
Whoa.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's madness, total madness. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's flipping sides and shit. Everyone's flipping sides and shit, dude. It's total madness, dude.
It's like I don't know, like
There's no.
we're in a
ideological
second Cold War
integrity.
now.
Yeah.
We're in a second Cold War. Straight the fuck up.
Dude. From multiple angles, dude. Got the fucking Korean front.
What do you think about Mueller's investigation?
I don't even know, dude.
Do you think he's gonna find shit? I think it's fucking obvious at this point. I think I'm along with the rest of the country, like just kind of flabbergasted at how blatant it all is.
Yeah. Blatant what is?
The fact that there is some corruption in the campaign.
Manafort.
I mean, fucking Paul Manafort. Yeah, Paul Manafort worked for the campaign. That guy is the dirtiest man in possibly modern politics.
Yeah.
Easily
Now
the
he's
dirty.
out. Now he's done.
Oh, he's fucked. He's so fucked. which is interesting. You think like, how high does this go? What do you think? Is the president guilty in this? If you are a jury of one, what's your
Guilty of what though? I mean,
corruption and collusion?
Fucking Manafort got pegged right now for being an agent of Ukraine.
Oh, they're always going to peg him.
Unrelated to the campaign so far.
I know that
Ukraine and Russia are totally adversaries. Man. It's like a whole different world away.
Yeah, but you know who else is adversaries?
They're on war with each other.
Russia and the United States are adversaries too.
Yeah, but what the fuck? He was lobbying for Ukraine, which is at war with Russia.
No, he was lobbying against Ukraine.
No,
this is before they went to war, dude.
No, dude, he was working for the Ukrainian government. I swear to God.
Yeah, but the pro-Russian guy before this all happened.
Oh,
he's
working
for the pro-Russian Ukrainian guy.
Yanukovych, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
the guy. You're right. They were Russian as fuck. They were Russian as fuck.
Yeah, and he gets caught laundering money, working for free for Donald Trump's campaign. Like, come on.
Right there, dude.
Guilty as sin. And now, whether Trump knows about it or not, Kushner has got to know about it.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
that guy still doesn't have security clearance.
Look, Czechoslovakia was a communist country in the 80s, dude. And in their public records that are available today, they were monitoring Donald Trump in the late 80s as a potential person who would run for president. Like, that's available in the Czech government archives today. Yep.
I'm sure that's when he was running still and before he was president, that he's been laundering money. I think that much is obvious. Any high-level retail in New York is going to be doing that, right? Or real estate, not retail.
He was invited to the Soviet Union to build a hotel in Red Square. He went. He went there.
I'm sure he did. Or what's even? Do you remember this, Armand? What was it, like 3 weeks into his presidency? He invites the Russians in without any translator or lawyer for the Americans. Invites Putin and the diplomat to come to the Oval Office and gives them top secret information, and is like, "Oh, no big deal." Like that's one of the first things he does is gives them classified info. You've got Kushner, who has the highest number of requests for classified info, who doesn't even have a security clearance. You've got how many holes in the State Department? You know, he's tearing apart the American soft power and America's ability to influence the world. And if it's not intentional, I gotta say, it sure looks intentional.
No, it probably is. Probably is.
But like, at what point is it like a crime, right?
I guess.
I don't know.
After Oprah, you know.
Well, that's the thing. Is Mueller gonna? How do you pronounce his name?
Mueller.
Mueller. I always thought it was Mueller. I always hear some people say it Mueller.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I personally think that Trump's clean and that Mueller is actually working for Trump, just like biting, like keeping busy and just like keeping things looking like something's going on. And then eventually it's just gonna,
with the indictments of Manafort and
and then it's just gonna be like those are like the pawns you sacrifice, you know. And then and then
you mean Mr. North?
And then it's just gonna come to nothing, and then they're just gonna be like, oh, Mueller's gonna give a speech before like a congressional board and be like, oh, blue, 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 blue. And then it's gonna be news, and then that's gonna be it. And everyone's gonna be like, oh. And then it's gonna go on, and the madness will continue.
I don't know how long it can continue, dude. If this continues, there's going to be a major war, because there's going to be a power vacuum.
I think that's what we're sliding towards, actually.
Fuck, what can I do to stay the fuck out of it?
I mean, have you seen what the fuck is going on?
I don't want any part of this.
Like as far as like the war
Everywhere.
front's concerned,
Ukraine, Syria.
Russia's moving experimental stealth fighters into Syria. Fucking, we killed like 100 of their mercenaries.
Did you hear their mercenaries attacked American troops too? You hear about that?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Nice jacket. Oh, it's a nice jacket. Bye.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm reading this article you sent me. That's nuts, dude.
Oh, you see those pictures?
Insane.
Yeah. And those aren't even on Twitter. The same people, ProPublica, they posted different ones that aren't on the article on Twitter. And there was one of them. I'll just describe it to you. It's so ridiculous. It's like a propaganda poster the group made, and it was like solidarity with like fucking North Korea. You know, belly of the beast. Yeah.
So what the fuck? What the fuck? I know this is a whole nother can of worms. But what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, this is like a whole different level of.
Look at their
dude.
pictures. I mean, just study their faces. That's what I'll recommend to you.
They're simply. I don't know. I don't know. How, I don't know. I can't. It's insane to me.
Dude, okay, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's a fair amount of that like up in NorCal by you. Like,
oh yeah, no, I'm aware. Yeah,
before any of this was going on, I think before Trump even announced he was going to run for president, there was a rally by a super right wing white nationalist group called the Traditionalist Workers Party in Sacramento, and fucking there was a counter protest, and like there was like a big brawl. There's like footage of it. Like that was the news story. There was a brawl at this rally. Okay. Like, so like there's roots of that even around you before all this started.
Well, there've always been hate groups. That doesn't mean I'm ever going to understand what the fuck goes through their heads.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing with the KKK. It's like, how delusional are you? Like what?
Well, half of them are
What year
feds,
is this?
or at least a third. So don't worry about it. Yet. All part of the game.
Oh,
That's the thing.
okay.
It's all part of the game. This has been around for decades at this point. American neo-Nazis, all right? It's all part of the game. It's all part of the game, all right? Like they have a slot. That's their slot in society. And like they draw like
yeah, but that slot is growing.
It swells, it grows, you know, things come and go, things come and go. One day you get fucking black nationalists, one day you get some white nationalists.
Okay, let's look at extremist groups in general. All right,
Yeah.
let's not.
Yeah.
Revolutionary groups are considered. What causes these things to gain hold and causes people to follow these things? Disillusionment and hopelessness.
Yeah.
People feel a sense of power from joining these groups.
They must.
They feel important.
Yeah.
And that's why you have these people, like you say, look at their faces. Why do they join because they feel important. And otherwise they're totally unimportant people. Look at these people. These are all fucking losers.
You remember the fucking occupation in Oregon?
What?
Of that wildlife
reserve? Oh yeah, they got off. They fucking got off on a technicality. Bullshit.
So crazy. They literally occupied this shit with hella guns, and then they got off. They got off. That's some fucked shit. All right.
Who was the guy that did that in the 1800s?
What guy?
Henry. Remember Henry with his sons, Sutter or not Sutter's Mill. It's the you remember the armory. It was the William Henry or something like that.
Fucking,
The abolitionist guy.
God.
Yeah, they were all executed and hung if they weren't
Harper's
killed in the
Ferry,
battle.
dude.
Harper's Ferry. Thank you
What's
very
the guy's
much.
name?
I think
Hold
one of
on.
them survived and they hung.
John Brown, dude.
Yeah,
John
Brown.
Brown.
Thanks, John Brown. Yeah,
Brown,
John Brown. Yeah, they
Dude.
killed that guy.
Yeah.
These guys aren't even going to jail. Not even a fine.
Yeah.
Well, I guess lawyers' fees
Well,
are
that was
fine.
an
but-
armory. You raided an armory. It's quite more
fuck
serious
it.
than
National property is national property.
It was just like no one even went there. It was like it was the most random bullshit. It was a wildlife preserve. It was a bird preserve. It was a bird preserve. They took a bird. They took the federal bird preserve. Oh,
Regardless, those guys should have gotten. Those guys should go to jail for a long time. I don't know how they're walking free. Same thing with the Joe Arpe or the sheriff from Arizona. I can never pronounce his last name.
Joe Arpaio. He's got to run for Senate, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's drowning in civil suits right now.
Yeah. Trump will just
took the pardon, not
dude.
realizing that he was gonna get sued for it. Because
yeah,
pardon means that you're admitting guilt and all that. Yeah, I can't even believe that. Like, who's good? Who's a good person? Are there any Oprah?
Tulsi Gabbard, dude.
Gabbard? The lady got shot in the face?
No, not Gabby Gifford. Tulsi Gabbard.
What does she do?
She's a fucking congresswoman from Hawaii. She's sick.
Hawaii, that's it. Yeah.
She was in the Air Force. She surfs. She's hella dank.
You know who I really hope they don't have run?
Anti-war. What's up?
Fucking. You know who I really hope they don't have run is Kamala Harris.
No, dude.
She is like a black younger version of Clinton. She sounds exactly like Clinton, and
she's gonna be Black Hitler, dude. Okay, it's gonna be Harris, dude. I'm telling you, dude. If Kamala fucking Harris wins, we're fucked. All right, that's a
it's always
I'll take Oprah. Look, I'll take Oprah over Kamala, dude.
I just can't see a minority winning for the Democrats, and that being a good thing. Just because it'll just reinforce the racist divisions we have right now.
I'm telling you, Asian,
and
dude.
it's fucked up, dude.
Asian man, super qualified doctor.
Asian man, who is an Asian man that could run?
It's just some
name one.
They'll find him, dude. They'll make like the
name
new
recognition,
Obama,
dude. Name recognition is huge. No,
Obama didn't. They'll make the new Obama. They'll pull the fucking new Obama from the woodwork.
If you find somebody with that much charisma, good luck. The thing about Obama is that guy oozed charisma. That guy was just.
You know who should run? Well, I don't know actually, because the racial thing. Fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson would be great, but again, the racial thing. White people, Republicans will find a reason to hate him, and that reason is his skin color.
I think
God forbid he wears an untraditional skin color. Might have to go
Mexican, dude, because they're like they're the only people who can like contend with the white people as far as like being colonial fucking leaders, you know.
Racism, dude.
Yeah.
Can't have an illegal running our country. That's the logic that's going to follow.
But he could be like
Fox News will say, "Oh, he's Mexican. Is he really from America, or was he born in Mexico?"
They'll find the whitest Mexican you'll ever see.
Marco Rubio.
I don't even know, dude. How did that guy even fucking win in Florida to begin with? Because that guy's a fucking like fish. He's a fucking floppy fish, dude. He's like one of the fucking worst, slimiest, and just ugly, stupid politicians you'll ever come across. I never understood it.
I don't know. Ted Cruz is hell. He's not the slimiest. He's not even close to the slimiest,
like,
which is sad.
I actually respect Ted Cruz on a certain level because he fucking is like super ideological. Okay, he's one of the.
He's drinking his own freaking Kool-Aid.
He's one of the few people in the whole of Congress that you can definitely say truly believes in everything that he votes for. You know. But he's super far right. He's just evangelical. Yeah. He represents the evangelical Christians of Texas.
This is who I was thinking of, Tammy Duckworth.
Oh yeah, I think she's
Illinois
fat,
senator.
dude. I think she's a little.
Well, she doesn't have fucking. Her legs got blown off in the war in Iraq.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
And she like
Got
is talking shit to Trump. She's a helicopter pilot during the war
Oh
and
my
and
God.
her helicopter got shot down and she lost her legs.
One ups fucking Tulsi Gabbard.
And
frankly.
somebody, she was born. Her mom is from Indonesia, and
Mhm.
somebody tried to use that against her during her Senate run. Destroyed the guy, like obviously like fucked because she's a veteran. You don't say that to a veteran unless you're Donald Trump, I guess. But she's been talking a lot of shit to President Trump. And if there's a woman that can get respect from the Republicans, I don't know if you could do better.
Tulsi Gabbard, dude.
Yeah, but this lady fought in the war. This lady is a veteran.
Tulsi Gabbard
fought in the war?
Yeah. They're literally the same, dude. One just doesn't have legs, and Tulsi Gabbard's kind of hot.
Wait, I got to read up on this lady. Oh, but she's so young. Tulsi Gabbard is too young. She's 36, dude.
Too young.
I'd be seriously concerned.
Oh, for president? No, she wouldn't run for president.
I'm talking about
she's
president.
a junior congressman. Yeah, no, she's not going to run for president.
Well, I mean, Obama was a junior senator first term.
Obama's cutty, though, dude. Like, I don't think you understand how fucking hooked the fuck up that guy was.
Well, I mean, to start, he was a professor for constitutional law, which already has you a lot of feet in the door. Like 10 people holding up the door, open the door with their feet,
He was also a community organizer in the most politically corrupt state in the country.
Mm-hmm.
His first job out of college was for a known CIA front company, Business International Corporation, which has been busted for running fronts for the CIA in Southeast Asia.
So what do you think? Is this all a CIA plot?
I mean, there's so many levels, dude. There's so many levels. Every conspiracy theory is true. Everything you believe is true. Does the democracy work, and is it an honest democracy? Yeah. Your votes are counted. Yeah. Are there conspiracies to like manipulate and change everything? Yeah, there's those too. All right. And it's fucked because everyone splinters off because there's hella people that believe and truly believe, but
and then opposing forces too.
They're not
like
looking at the whole picture. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the CIA.
Yeah.
What do you think that their motivations are? Do you? Because I have to believe that they truly do serve the United States.
I think there's factions. I think there's factions of the CIA. I honestly do.
I don't. I think it's kind of the same thing as the FBI, where there's like that sense of duty, but it's also realpolitik hardcore, where fuck whatever we do, it's all for the benefit of the United States. I don't care how many other people we kill. That type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And so you have people like Anderson, and you notice like everyone that's associated with CIA fronts and stuff like that, they're always Democrat. And you've got to think like, are they trying to counter what's been going on by groups like Rupert Murdoch and these hardcore far right groups that are trying to influence discourse through things like Fox News, etc.? Do you think they realized a long time ago that was going to be a threat? Do you think they realized like, sooner or later, this is going to have a serious impact on the minds of Americans, and we need to do something to counteract that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously these guys are smart, and they're looking at things like threats way down the road.
Oh, yeah. I mean, half these alt-right websites are CIA honeypots. Through and through.
And, it's interesting. I never thought, especially like, young me certainly never would have thought that the only hope for our country lies in the intelligence community.
It doesn't. I'm telling you, there's factions, dude. Don't trust anyone, dude. Just honestly, dude, like the only thing don't
well,
trust
I'm saying the only hope is like the good factions.
As far as you believe, dude, as far as you believe. All right.
That's what yeah.
Remember, there's people that think the good factions are like fucking, I don't even know, like the NRA taking down the CIA. Believe that.
Okay, no, I understand.
That. Imagine having that.
Anyway, I don't even. Dude, that lady is a fucking psycho. Their spokeswoman. Yeah. Dude, she was at the town hall. The CNN town hall.
I know.
I couldn't even like, beyond like bad optics. I don't know how you sit there in front of these kids and say the shit she was saying.
What was she saying?
She was basically just insulting them.
Oh man,
like belittling them, and it's just like they've
she
seen more
probably
than
gets
you've
paid
seen.
well.
Oh yeah, you've got to
She
be
got
thinking
that.
about
She got
it. But
that gun money, dude.
I, I
Big
I don't know
gun.
about this whole crisis sector. What?
Here's the thing. All right, I gotta say, I don't know if you've been seeing all the footage coming out of this thing, but this fucking shooting in particular is definitely not helping alleviate the rumors of stage shootings and crisis actors because some of these kids that have been presented by the media are literally actors in their school acting clubs, and like a lot of their appearances on TV, they are literally receiving lines and shit in televised broadcasts. So it's reinforcing all the feedback loops, dude. The fringe conspiracy theorists are fucking diving in, sinking their teeth in this one. The fact that like the sheriffs didn't go in, they're all like making it a piece in the puzzle, you know?
Oh, of course they do. That's what the
Yeah,
fringe people
yeah,
do.
yeah.
That doesn't make. I
But
still
like
don't
this
believe it. I
kid,
believe it about as much as I believe that.
legendary moment. The fucking David Hogg, the boy, all right, the kid with the FBI agent dad. He
Yeah,
fucking goes on Anderson Cooper's show. Anderson Cooper used to work for the CIA. All right.
yeah.
Literally says on Anderson Cooper's show with his dad sitting next to him. So he's sitting next to two fucking former federal agents, and he's obviously reading off of a teleprompter. You can tell. You should watch the clip. And he is
No, I
obviously
mean,
reading off
I
of
believe
a
you.
teleprompter saying, I am not a crisis actor. And he's doing it poorly. And he might be 100% genuine in that moment and everything else circumstantial. But
It
the
looks
optics of
bad.
that moment, I'm telling you, are preposterous. I watched that shit last night and I was just laughing my ass off.
I mean, you gotta. The thing is, I don't. I genuinely believe that they're not like that.
Oh, no.
I believe that
They're
that is
not.
fucking
They're
ridiculous.
not. They're just kids. It was a shooting. All right.
They're,
Someone snapped and shot a bunch of his classmates. That's what happened. All right. But I'm telling you, dude, it's fucked, man. No one knows what to believe. And those people that believe in the fucking false flag hoaxes, dude, the writing's clear for them, dude. You know?
it's, and you know the most fucked up thing that, and this actually gets me kind of angry. These poor fucking kids, dude. Nobody gives a shit about these kids.
Yeah. A lot of
They
them
just saw the
might
most
be. A lot
gnarly
of them
shit
might
that I
be.
hope I never see anything like it.
Yeah.
What was that?
Uh, I think some of them are trying to personally profit off of it. Personally,
Oh, I'm sure.
some of these kids. I mean, dude.
Well, dude, think about it. They're going to be fucked. They're psychologically going to be damaged from this, no doubt. And they've got to pay for college. They've got a bunch of other shit. Why shouldn't they try and get some compensation? The government's not going to compensate them.
They had a fat GoFundMe, dude. Fat GoFundMe.
Good. Because the government's not going to pay for their health care either, even though they failed. The government failed.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they should be paying it the health. Like, it's disgusting. It's just like.
And going back to gun control real quick, right? A lot of focus is being put on gun control. And you'll notice that Trump tweeted recently basically agreeing with everything that the Democrats have proposed so far. And the NRA followed up with his statement, okay, saying that, yeah, we believe ban bump stocks and raise fucking shooting age to 21 and like contemplate banning assault rifles. They literally echoed this entire statement that the Democrats wanted, and fucking so
I saw that. Yeah.
they're completely willing to go along with it. And even if there is some sort of gun control measure passed, which Trump would do like strategically to build his own political capital, it actually wouldn't matter to the end user being able to acquire weapons because there's a lot of like new custom CNC mills and 3D printers specifically designed to print gun parts. And it's
Yeah.
never been easier to build an AR-15. And it's ridiculously easy now. And legally, anyone can buy one of these machines and just buy the metal to make a gun.
Yeah. I mean,
With no sort of so it invalidates the whole thing.
It's just beyond that, it's just do
Technology
something.
again, dude.
It's do something.
Everything's fucked. I'm telling you. Here's the thing: you can do something, but it won't change anything. I'm telling you. Watch this movie, Hyper-Normalization, dude. Fucking all politics right now is management. All right. No idealistic political campaigns or proposals will be passed, and if they pass, they won't have an effect. All right, and the show just goes on. All right. They started building the wall. There's still going to be illegals. We all know this. It's just part of the show. You know? You relieve some political tension. You give a party what they want. It doesn't really.
I'm not even talking about that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. When I was watching the town hall, I was thinking this. If I was a kid, what would I think of all this? If I was still in school, you don't have a choice. You know, you have to go to school.
Yeah.
I would at the very least feel really uneasy.
I mean, there was
not necessarily that somebody's going to come and shoot up my school, but that nobody's doing anything. What?
There was school shootings fucking back when we went to school. And our school had armed guards.
Yeah, I know.
We had police on our school all the time. We had that Asian cop. We had cops that walked around all the time with guns.
Yeah. Yep.
That's just it, you know? So, like, we literally experiencing everything, right? We had school shootings going on when we were going to school, and we had what they're proposing. You know, so, like, when they're saying, oh, we want armed guards at school, they're proposing what we had at Leland.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think about this arming the teachers?
It's pretty dank, dude.
Yeah.
I say give the kids guns, too. Fuck it.
Yeah. Everyone gets a gun.
Yeah. Fuck it, dude.
I saw something on Reddit that was hella funny. It was somebody made a post that was like, Chris Kyle, the most accomplished.
Oh, he got shot.
Or
so what will a teacher do?
Exactly. It's like, wait.
Yeah, I mean, they could just shoot someone. You know, there's a lot of luck and probability involved.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Just shoot everyone.
Yeah, dude.
That's the solution.
Exactly, dude. Fuck. You know what? I personally want. I support this politically because I want gun-free school zones overturned because they project like 1,000 feet beyond the property line of the school, and if you're driving through that area with a gun in your car, you can get a felony. So personally, I like the idea of being able to drive around with a gun in my car, and I personally want that law overturned for selfish reasons.
Well, you can amend the law.
Unrelated to arming teachers.
Just amend the law. You don't have to overturn the law. You can just alter it.
Yeah. Alter it so teachers are exempt.
See, that's one of the things
who wants to get teachers' guns? I don't get that. I don't get the idea.
The NRA. That's
teachers. No, but like I get the idea of having an armed guard, or like a fucking. I've seen more radical proposals for like a school marshal, like an air marshal, who just fucking blends in. But
hello kid, look at my fidget spinner.
Yeah, but
you're after
the idea of giving the teachers guns is so ridiculous. I don't think anyone wants to give all the teachers guns because that's fucking crazy.
Oh man, it's
like,
just
not even the Taliban does shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? That's crazy. It's crazy world. That's Clown Town. Oh, let's give the teachers guns. Yeah, to stop the school shooters, arm the teachers. Good idea. Strap them up. Guns in the classroom. Hey, teacher, what kind of gun you got? Is that a Glock, teach? That's bad, you know?
Oh, just a little bit. Also, it makes it easier for kids to get guns. You know that teacher is armed.
Yeah, what the fuck? There's going to be definitely like 3 incidents in history of like...
in the first week.
Kids pulling the teacher's gun, you know? The fuck? Hell, teachers are fat and like crippled, you know? Guns
and it's just funny.
Why are you even talking about this? Why are teachers going to have guns?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Republicans are nuts, dude. They are nuts. They have lost it. I don't know if they're like serious. I don't know if they all took like. I don't know if they had a bad reaction to the chemtrails or what.
Earth is 6,000 years old. Dinosaurs and man live together. All right. You listen to me. All right. If you're not a Christian, you're fucked. You're burning in hell, Jordan. You're gonna get.
Hey, whoa! You don't know a religious denomination.
You know what they say in Kansas,
Yeah.
if you ain't right wing, you're going to hell.
I think the phrase you're looking for, if it ain't white, it ain't right.
You're going to
I think
hell.
that's the phrase.
There's something about the
Fucking
zeal,
disgusting people.
the religious zeal of the right wing when it comes to power, because the left wing, you know, there's a lot of people. There's the religious fervor behind it. I mean, there's a lot of people who truly believe Trump was sent by God. God, that God sent Trump. You ever seen that shit? Do you know about the prophecy? That's just so ridiculous.
No, but it's not a stretch. I'll tell you that.
There was some guy there's a video of it, like some famous like British preacher that would like travel around the world, famous in like some circles, I guess, and fucking at a sermon in Reading in 2007, and it's
Bethel?
recorded.
I know, fucking Bethel.
When he says fucking Trump will be a trumpet. He starts like fucking preaching, dude. And he literally prophesies that Trump's gonna be president. And so, like, dude, there's people that see that, and you know,
that same church bought the cops in Reading.
they bought the cops in Reading.
Gave them a $500,000 donation.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, literally, and now they do everything they say.
You see what's going on in Italy, dude? No one's fucking talking about it, bro.
Dude, I am overwhelmed with what's going on here. I don't have time to look around.
Italy is fucking like turning quasi-fascist quietly before everyone's eyes, and nobody's fucking talking about it, dude.
Fucking, you know what else is doing that?
Like fucking here's a story. Like a Nigerian drug dealer was found with this in his suitcase. He had the chopped up body of like an 18-year-old Italian girl. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I heard about. Yeah.
As in retribution for this, some Italian guy ran around shooting a bunch of fucking like in an immigrant neighborhood, shooting a bunch of fucking black people. Okay. Mm-hmm. And fast forward now 2-3 weeks, fucking there's been a whirlwind of activity in the Italian parliament, and the fascist salute and fascist parties are no longer illegal. They passed laws to this effect in the past 2 weeks. And fucking there's 3 new, like, hella vibrant fucking far-right parties that have emerged in Italy with a pretty big groundswelling of, like, populist support behind them.
All right, I don't know why it's not being covered. Who's the puppet? Who's the puppet?
I don't know. Look into it. But all I know
is who's the puppet master? Who's the puppet master?
I don't know. One of these groups is hella interesting just because they're fucking fairly unique as far as extremists are concerned. They're like an occupation movement. Like they occupy, what's it called? Squatters. They're squatters, Jordan. They're like political squatters. They squat in like abandoned structures.
As if I could hate squatters more.
Yeah. It's called Casa Pound.
Well, never boring. Life is not boring. I'll give it that. I don't know.
You see what happened in Brazil, dude?
No.
You know the army's taking control of Rio de Janeiro?
Again?
Oh, yeah, dude.
See, I was thinking, like, there's nowhere to hide either. New Zealand, maybe?
Yeah. But they don't accept many immigrants, actually.
They don't, unless you have a skill. Canada's
due the future. If global warming holds up, then Canada's going to be like the most prosperous nation in 200 years.
Well, thank God I'm not going to live to be 200 years old. Honestly, like, I don't even want to see what it's going to look like 100 years from now.
So do you want to know some shit?
Sure.
Fucking all these billionaires, and with like advances in medical technology, they're going to have the first access to it. And medical technology is greatly improving exponentially. Yeah. And they have all their money in compound interest accounts, and their money is getting bigger. All their money, all the billionaires, all the rich keep getting richer. Everyone knows this. The billionaires keep getting bigger or richer, but they're all going to live longer too. Like fucking Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, they're gonna live for days. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg are gonna be like 160 years old, and they're gonna be trillionaires, like harvesting asteroids and shit. Elon Musk too, like all the niggas. Fucking, there's gonna be like this new feudal overlord class of like near invincible like god men, and they're gonna have like their own private armies, private towns, private cities. You know, some of them might even start seasteading if they get the balls and make their own countries, or go into space, start fucking space stations. I know what's his name. God, what's his name? I always forget.
Musk.
Bigelow. No, not Musk.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. The space stations.
Bigelow's making his own space station. Yeah.
Yeah.
He will do it. He is Cuddy. All right. He's one of those guys that doesn't talk much, but always fucking does crazy shit.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. We grew up in a pretty affluent neighborhood, you know.
Yeah, the Almaden, dude.
And I used to think like, you know, we're gonna be okay. We're peons like everyone else, dude.
We're
straight up fucked. What?
Oh, yeah.
What? We're what?
Oh yeah.
What'd you say?
I said.
Yeah. So let's wrap this podcast up.
What time is it?
4. But I did just install Age of Empires.
What?
Yeah.
Just build walls, dude.
Everywhere, dude.
I never get a good wall in because it always gets destroyed.
Well, we gotta like, team together, right? That mode.
Team together.
All right. So you down to play?
Yeah.
All right. So hop back on Discord, or actually, let's just keep doing Hangouts. It's working fine.
Yeah, you know about Genesis?
Genesis, like the book in the Bible?
No, the car company.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like Hyundai's like new luxury brand.
Yeah. I thought it was a
Hyundai
model.
Not anymore.
Oh,
It's
they
a
expanded.
brand now.
Okay. And what about them?
Dude, they're killing it. They're fucking killing it, dude.
Dude, car companies are going to go out of business. It's all going to be a share economy, dude.
Yeah. There's gonna be
Nobody's going to be able to
autonomous.
afford a new car.
Well, the people who will. Here's the thing. It's gonna be stratified, dude. Like the majority of people are gonna be in the sharing economy. But then the upper class are gonna have like ultra luxury autonomous vehicles and like private roads. Or like they'll have flying cars or airships. You know, the one of the Google founders is building an airship right now in Mountain View. Or not in Mountain View, but in Moffett. So they're gonna do their own thing, you know.
They're fucking privatizing space.
Yeah.
God,
Not if
we're
the Chinese
so
can help it. Listen to me, dude. Listen to me, Jordan. The
The
only
Chinese are
hope-
saviors here.
listen to me. Okay, the far right and the far left are agreeing on this point that China is the savior, dude. They're the ones who can salvage the 21st century, dude. If America doesn't collapse and lead to a horrendous, like ultra hyper war, then Chinese, what's it called? Socialism with Chinese characteristics is going to be like the dominant ideology of the 21st century. That's at least for the majority of the population.
Well, I mean, fuck. Already is.
Well, not
majority,
quite, not quite. But like Chinese investments in Africa are going to pay off, and if the United States continues to slip as far as geopolitical prominence is concerned, and China continues to rise, then it's only natural that China becomes number one.
It's true.
China number one. Who knows? They might even get Taiwan. We might give it to them. Nice little show of friendship, you know.
Oh fuck, Trump would do that.
I don't think they even talk, Trump and the Taiwanese.
That's what I'm saying. He would totally be like, "Yeah, no, you're so nice. You gave me food. You took me golfing."
Yeah. They went golfing, dude.
Which pretty much to Trump means like your best friends, right?
It's actually kind of a bold political move on Xi Jinping's part because
It's super controversial to golf in China. Yeah.
rich man sport.
They banned it until a couple years ago.
Damn Chinese. You know what I found out about recently? Fucking cars and buses that are powered by giant gas bags on the roof, and the gas is like filled with like this like I forget what it's called, but like it's a byproduct of the coal industry, byproduct of making coke. There's some sort of gas, and like China, like they were most countries stopped using them in the 30s, but China continued to use them up until the 90s. And so like in China, there was like buses with like giant bags on top full of like fucking coal gas.
That's weird. I don't know.
Man, they are building a lot of shit, dude. They have a prototype now of a drone, and it's a combat drone. It carries weapons, but like it flies in near space for weeks at a time, and it's solar powered.
Actually,
like in the time it took to build us, in the time it took for us to build like a shitty fucking stealth fighter that doesn't even really work, they've built two.
yeah, because they stole our fucking shit.
Yeah, they steal shit. They steal everything, dude.
Kushner's out now spoon feeding them shit.
Is he?
Yeah, dude.
Kushner.
He owes hella money to the Chinese. Like $30 million, like a ridiculous amount of money is owed to the Chinese by him.
Kushner.
And he's like head of Asia or Chinese relations and
he's head
shit.
of everything, dude.
And he's bringing peace to the Middle East. Didn't you hear?
Yeah, I did hear.
God.
Did you
Seriously,
hear
they did the only thing they could do to fuck the situation up worse is by moving the embassy to Jerusalem, and they went and did it.
It was this week. Sheldon Adelson
said he'd pay for it.
Yeah, he's gonna pay for it, dude. And the U.S. is considering it. They're like, maybe it's a good deal. Fucking A, dude.
We need George Washington. We need George Washington. That's it. Where's our George Washington? We need a fucking hero right now.
What the fuck? Hero? I know where he died in fucking Afghanistan, dude.
He did. No, he probably fought and survived, just like Washington fought and survived in the 7 Years' War. It's French and Indian
Why
War.
aren't there any dank fucking veterans?
Because the old people won't fucking retire, just like the rest of the fucking world.
Everyone's how old, dude.
I know. Look at the politicians. Look at the people working.
Fucking
Nancy Pelosi.
She's crazy.
She's like 83, dude, and she's running again. She's 80 fucking 3 or something like. I don't know.
No, she's a fucking crook, dude.
Oh no shit, dude. Anyone? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like there need to be new people every like. Oh, fuck. All right, let's just play Age of Empires. Something I can control.
This is it, dude. This is part of fucking hypernormalization, dude. The video games, man.
Dog.
This is part of the mechanism for control because it gives you the opportunity to just drop out into the virtual world.
I know.
Once Ready Player One comes out, it's over, dude. Humanity is, as you know it, is going to change. Talking about the movie.
I haven't read the book.
It's not that good. It's basically just 80s fan service for like TV shows and shit. But the movie's gonna fuck an entire generation up so bad. Then the VR generation will begin. It could last forever.
Like we said at the beginning, we're already fucked.
Yeah, you know. Unless you just move to like a nice small town, kind of keep your head down. A nice small town. You just kind of keep your head down and do your own thing. Do you shop at fucking your little grocery store? You get your favorite little food, you know? You watch your little shows, bro. Maybe get a pet. You know? Fuck yeah.
You know what? Fuck this vape shit. I'm gonna go get actually high.
The hard stuff.
Yeah. Where is my pipe? Oh, it's out front. That's right. Jesus Christ. Fuck. So I got to do something special to make Linux work on, or I mean, sorry, Age of Empires work on Linux. Do you want to cut the feed, Armand?